me catch my breath. 25 times. Whew, that'll take the wind right out of you. Okay, this is an update to my well project. I know this channel was mainly about history and cemeteries, stories and stuff like that, but it's also a vlog. So I'm vlogging. Over a year ago, I started this project. Oh, what are you doing, fat puppy? Driving pipe for a well. It's gonna be an emergency well. I have a perfectly good well right a few feet behind me, about 100 feet deep. It'll never run dry. Over a year ago, I started this project. And I'm gonna tell you what, this is hard to do. I ain't a kid anymore. Mercy. Anyway, over a year ago I started this. It was still hot summertime, a lot warmer than it is today, even though it is north of 80 degrees right now. Whew. Anyway, the ideal being having an emergency well in case we don't have electricity. Pretty blessed in the fact that even though I live out in the country, it's very rare that electricity goes out during storms. It does have time to time, but it doesn't last long. Still think it's a good idea to have my own well. It's something I wanted to do since Hurricane Hugo, a couple decades, 3 decades ago or something like that. I don't know, it's been a long time. Because electricity is out for a long time then. And we didn't have water. But anyway, 25 times I just did that. I can only do it 25 at a time, then I have to stop, catch my breath, a couple minutes, 3 or 4, 5 minutes, and then do it again. It takes about 125 poundings to get me about a foot in the ground. Like I said, I started this a long time ago. The reason why it's not done yet is several. One, I hurt my leg. Found out I'm not 20-something years old anymore. Then I had eye surgery. Then it was hot. To be honest with you, I just don't like doing it. But I have a goal. I have to get that goal. So where am I at now? Got 18 feet of pipe in the ground. My goal is 25. So I'm getting there. The pump that I'm using, it's an old-fashioned pitcher pump. What they use for years and years and years. But it only has a pumping depth of 25 feet. Now for some people that might sound like that's pretty shallow. But in this area, it should work. Because about 100 yards that way is a swamp. This land barely perks for septic. What that means is the water table so high that your septic waste barely have anywhere to go. But they do meet requirements in some areas. Where my place is right there, it meets requirements. 25 yards there, it doesn't. So there's all that. And the main thing, other than the swamp being right there, is the fact that most pumps in this area, regular well pumps, not mine, but most well pumps in this area, they're 25 feet. That's all there is, 25 feet. So I need to be getting there. Well, I got 18 feet in the ground. I did detect some water, just run a string with a weight on the end of it. I did find some water down there, but it seems to be not flowing through. What I mean by that is, a lot of times what I'll do is I'll run a water hose down through this pipe all the way down to the bottom to kind of flush that and to make the ground soft right there. So when I'm pounding, it goes as much as it's going to anyway. So I did that, and a few days later I looked down the pipe and the water was still right there. Now if there was water flowing through that, it should have went on. It should have went on. So I'm thinking I'm not there yet. What happens if I get to 25 feet and there's no water? I don't know. I don't know. I might try to get one of the big long pumps. Had a hard time finding them before because that's what I was looking for to begin with. And just go try to get water. I might get there in another 10 years. Who knows? Anyway, that's my update. Sitting here trying not to have a heart attack. Trying to get some water going.
Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe.